everybody? It's Maikito, and quickly going over yesterday's picks. Um, it looked really bad. It was still an okay day, but the streak pretty much ended. Um, the one Onana under 4.5, that one honestly shocked me how bad United play. Like honestly, I shouldn't have been shocked just considering how bad they've been playing this whole season. But they allowed like 10 shots on target against Palace. Really surprised me. Garnacho only took one shot. I don't know what he was doing, if he was clamped or what. Munoz, he ended with 4, so that one hit. Lucas under 3.5, he ended with 3, so that one hit as well. And the Lille money line, they were up 2-0, and then Lyon tied it 2-2 somehow, and then Lille took the lead again 3-2, and then Lyon scored 2 minutes or 2 goals within like 3-4 minutes, and they lost. So that one really shocked me how bad that was. And Atalanta moneyline lean hit. They were down at halftime and they came back and won. So overall, 3-3 day yesterday, or today, I guess you can say, and could have done much better. I still think the reads were right. We were just unfortunate at how bad the teams were playing. I don't regret the picks. It happens. Bad days happen. I've been doing good lately, so I know I can bounce back. And I like these picks that I like for it. It's only one game tomorrow, so I did try to find picks, regardless whether it was just one game, and there were some that I did like, so I'll get into those. For those that don't watch soccer, this is under UEFA Champions League. And the PSG and Dortmund game, all of these picks are in that one. My first pick is Kylian Mbappe, higher than 6 attempted dribbles. He's gone over this mark in all 3 games against them this season with 7, 9, and 7, and they lost the last game. So he's going to be aggressive. He's going to have those opportunities. They're going to have more possession of the ball. So just he's going to attack. And honestly, all these picks are just like, in my head, self-explanatory. There's not much explaining to do. It's just PSG lost, they'll be aggressive. Dortmund won, so they'll be more sitting back. So I like Mbappe higher than 6 attempted dribbles. My second one is, I know some people might think this one is might not be good, but I actually do really like this one. It is Jadon Sancho, lower than 8 attempted dribbles. The reason why this mark is so high is because he just came off a really good game at home against them where he attempted 18, and I'm very unlikely that this happens again in my opinion, and I like that this mark is high to take the under. I don't think he gets 9. He has not gone over this mark before last game where he got those 18. Before that, in the last 10 games, he had not gone over that mark in 9 out of 10 games. He consistently goes under this mark, and PSG will control the ball, so it's going to be less opportunities for Sancho in general to even try to attack. And if they're holding the lead by like the 60th, 70th minute, I expect them to get subbed out, because it's not like he is good defensively or anything like that, or crazy. So I just think this is too high of a mark for him to go over again, especially when they already have the lead. So like Sancho, lower than 8 attempted dribbles. My next one is, I just honestly like this one because I think you're getting good value for it on like underdog. It is Vitinha, higher than 1.5 shots. He have just 1.9 in the league and 1.75 in the Champions League. It's just whether he gets that second one, and I think he will. Again, PSG need to be aggressive. And he had 2 when he played him at home last time. In the 2 away games where he played him, he had 1 in both of them. And because they're down, again, he's going to be aggressive. He's going to play up. And he likes to take long shots. I feel like if you look at his charts, most of his shots are from long shots, and he plays in the midfield. So this is going to come from PSG attacking, trying to find some type of space, ball back to Vitinha, and he'll take that long shot. We just need him to take 2. And I also like it because he's likely to play full minutes. If you look at the games, he's played full minutes like 10 out of 10 games. He always plays a full game, so he's going to have the opportunities to take them. It's just whether he takes them, and I think he will. They'll have more possession, more chances. So like Vitinha higher than 1.5 shots. My next one, actually going back to Mbappe, it is higher than 2 shots on target. He's a big game player, and I just don't think, you definitely don't want to take the under on him. When it comes to those big games, he always seems to perform. He came obviously in the first one that comes to mind is the World Cup, and then just against Barcelona whenever they were down, he absolutely clutched up and hit this. and he's gonna be aggressive. He averages 2.52 in the league and 2.18 in the Champions League. So I think he for sure gets 2. It's whether he gets that third, and I think he will, because even if, for example, if one of the 2 that he takes is a goal, they'll still be down. So he still needs to shoot anyways. So he's a big game player, and I like him, and you can never count him out. So I like Mbappe, higher than 2 shots on target. And my last play is on the Dortmund side. It is Nico Schlotterbeck, higher than 2.5 tackles. In the 3 games that they've played, he's played in 2 of them, and in both of those, he went over with 3 on each of them. He averages way more tackles away from home in the Champions League. He averages 2.8 away from home in the Champions League. And again, he's going to have a lot more opportunities to get those tackles because PSG is going to be really aggressive. And he himself is aggressive, and he's going to have those chances to get those tackles. He's gone over this mark in the last 3 games consecutively. So he's been even more aggressive in these last couple games in general. And I think you're getting good value considering the fact that he's going to be playing on Dortmund's left side of center back, which is PSG's right, which not only will he have to sometimes guard Mbappe, he'll also have to guard Dembele, who's also going to be dribbling. So I think this is a good spot for him to go over 2.5 tackles. I want to give a shout out to my partner Underdog Fantasy. You can use code Maikito, link in the description. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. I also have my Cashapp link in the description if you ever feel like giving back. Anything is appreciated, like literally anything helps. It's never required, but if you're always feeling generous, I really do appreciate that. And then I also have my Fliff. Whenever I do send money lines, I have the code link there. If you guys ever want to use any of those, I really much appreciate that. Obviously, it's just one game, so when it comes to money line, I don't know whether to take PSG or Dortmund on who's going to go through. I just feel like attacking wise, PSG just have so many options to go through, whether it's Dembele or even Hakimi and Mbappe, and even Barcola's been pretty good this season. But last game, I said that I liked Dortmund because they were the underdogs and they came through and they won. So if you do want to take anything, just for fun, you don't have to put a full unit, just put like half a unit or something. You can take Dortmund to qualify. It's actually at plus money even though they won the first game, and that's because they're still the underdogs and PSG is favored. But I don't know, it's just something about the Dortmund defense that whenever they have to, that they can come through. It's just scary to take just because of PSG's heavy attack and obviously Mbappe. And like I said, I think he's going to do good because of those. I said for him to take over 2 shots on target. But I just feel like the Dortmund-Bayern Munich final is just there. It's either going to be Dortmund and Bayern or Madrid and PSG. Like, I don't think it's going to be any of the... If Dortmund goes through, Bayern goes through. If PSG goes through, Real Madrid goes through. So if you do want to take anything, I would say to take the Dortmund to qualify for plus money. It's just a lean. You can put half a unit. You don't have to put a full unit. But if I did have anything for you, it would be that. If you notice throughout the video that there's colors changing in the background, it's because I have the Timberwolves Nuggets game playing in the background, so like commercials and stuff like that. But other than that, I really appreciate you all for watching. I would really appreciate if you guys would like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me and it helps boost the video to other people. So if you guys could do that, that would be great. But other than that, I hope you guys have a good night. I should be able to post every day now when there's games, at least until the end of the season, because I did my last final today. Everything went well. You guys were all very understanding when it came to that, knowing that I had a busy schedule. But I'm done with that now, so I can focus on this more, and hopefully we can cash out tomorrow. Thank you.